Good morning, folks. I'm back again. This is probably my 8th, 9th, 7th or 8th video going now as we speak. It's now like 20 past 2 in the morning, and we're still working hard at getting this transformer and my power supply up and running properly. But yep, now here we go for some more action on the way. At the moment, we are listening to FM 106 FM, and we're running off a solar panel. At this moment in time, we are running a 12-volt battery as it goes. The outside temperature reading at 13.9 degrees Celsius. On the forecast, it's 13 degrees, which is about right. It feels like about 12, which is around about 13.9 degrees in temperature. Anyways, moving on to the little lithium ventures around my how can I put this power supply that I've designed myself. It's taking quite a while to get it right. Night, day, sleeping nights, and sparks and smoke and all that kind of shit as you do. If you ain't got a spark, you ain't got light. You ain't got light, you ain't got a spark. Yeah, and then you're fucked, ain't you? But if you can get a system to run on its own without charging it from the wall from the mains of 240 volt, then you got yourself a very good machine. Well, unfortunately, I hate to say it, I'm about to show you what's about to happen. I introduce you to my solar panel system that is now running at 11.6 volt, and it's currently pulling at 216 volt at 50 kilohertz. The back current of 11.6, which is 11.6. That machine at 11.6 that you're seeing, the thing that stands in front of it is what you call a booster. Right, in a minute, I'll shine some light on the job. Here we are. We got some light on the job. Here we go. A bit more light on the job, and it'll get brighter. Here we are. We're on brightness now. But as you can see, folks, we've got you can hear my dog snoring in the background probably, but don't mind him, he'll be alright. I'll introduce him. Here you go. Here's Bear down below here. There he is. He's down there. He's snoring away. I've not fed him yet, like, so he won't want to chew my leg off, but yeah. Anyways, as you can see, we're running a 12-volt battery, and we're doing what you call a ring circuit, and the ring circuit follows through. Now, it all comes down to going through that solar panel inverter, power inverter, okay? Now, the point is, I'm running no 240 volt for the mains, which is down there. As you can see, it is switched off. I can easily switch that mains on. There's no plugs connected to that mains. Okay, no plug connected. I'm on the mains now from my flat. There's no plug there. Can you see? Nothing there. Okay, I'm not running no plug, no access points, nothing. Absolutely shit. Okay, I'm turning off and still got my power. There's my charger. Okay, now that was my for my backup from my flat to 240 to my charger to my system. So what I've done is I've managed to put it right and not have to charge it from my house at all, and not have to charge it from my charger. And I can get my charger to charge my battery with my system on. It's kind of what they call a double relay system. So moving on, enough of the chit chat bullshit. But yeah, as you can see, we've got all this going here. We've got loads of wires hanging about, like so. Don't get too worried. It looks like it's still gonna be protection light, but yeah, we'll get on with it. Enough of the chit chat shit bullshit. Right here we've got a built-in charging system. This is pretty. This is built yesterday afternoon. It came through the post, and the module did. What we did is we hooked it up from the 215, okay, which is AC voltage, okay. So that's actually running that, okay. So that runs that, right. Now what's happening at the moment? We've got a booster that's boosted by about 3 volts, okay. Now before, at the moment in time, my alarm would have went down to about 10.5 volt. I've gained about 2.5 volt because I put a booster on it. Now this can come up to about 3,000 volts if I wanted to boost it up. Now they're balances, okay. Now that's going through the fuse, so there's no chance of it going back on itself because it's all been fused up. At the moment, they say the standard rate of ampage is about 15 amp up to about 35 amp to 40 amp, but at the moment we're using 15 amp, so that's standard, okay. We got fuse all the way out. We got a breaker here, a reset button which is not hooked up correctly yet. I'm going to work on that later. There's the solar panel computer, which is quite a complicated bit of kit, but I'm thinking about upgrading it sooner or later. But as you can see, we're running like we're 11.3, 11.4, and the battery's probably on one cell. And believe it or not, we're still running it, and it's like quarter to 3 in the morning. Not to mention, we've got the USBs there as well. That they're currently working. You can charge a mobile phone at every single USB. Moving on to the light system. The lighting system here is off a marine, a marine boat, like you get on a canal boat, a ship, or any kind of ship you want to think of. And it's all standard technology. Everything's 12 volt. Oh, I'll just turn my music off. That's just because that's what it's there for. I'll turn my music back on again. There we go, standard. Yeah, so we're running we've got a 12 volt 5, it's a 5 volt 2 point amp. So we'll pull that out, gives you a bit of an idea, get a bit of a look. So we've got the power switch where I'll just hit, cut the whole thing out. That's a stereo. I'll switch the stereo off. You got your rear light, your middle light, and your front light, and you got your 12 volt output. Your 12 volt output can run your percolator copy, make a percolator copy when you're working. You got your 5 volt, USB, charge your phone. Everything in this system I've designed, it runs on its own, charges itself. And coming back to the power supply unit, now we're going to run it onto 240, we're going to run it at 216 volt. This is the work lamp, so we've turned the work lamp on. There's the work lamp, and that's running at 217 now because that holds the charge. Moving on, so the idea is to get that into there, and then the idea is get it all into there and get it all fitted, and then have that mounted into the wall up there, which is looking quite good so far. It's looking good. We just need a bit more work done to it, and it's self-charging, and the time at the moment is 20 to 3 in the morning, and it's still going without charging the battery. How's that, folks? Anyways, let's enjoy the music. I know there's a bit of wires hanging about, like, but not to worry. They're not touching nobody. So yeah, they'll be all good. So yeah, that's a sub charger. That's a sub. Switches on automatically and goes off automatically. But that's a long whole time line. But you can turn it up as well. Get it to set up to turn it up and on as it wants. That's just a booster. But yeah, it's really running well. I'm quite amazed. I really am. I'm really shocked. Yeah, absolutely. Smash it.